Willkommen. My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American living in Germany, and on this channel, I'm looking to learn all about life in Germany and Europe in general through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So, let's hop straight into it. Today we have top 10 places to visit in Germany. You guys let me know, what do you guys think of this list? Is it a good list? Is it a bad list? Are there any other places that should be on this list? Or any of these places should be taken off of this list? I'm curious what you guys have to say about it, but let's get into it.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan Shirley, and I want to show you some of my favorite places in the enchanting country of Germany. So here's my Germany top 10.
Look at that.
Germany is home to some of the world's most stunning landscapes.
That is Schloss Neuschwanstein. I've been there before, and I made a vlog about it. I'll link it down in the description. It's on my vlog channel. Very cool looking place.
From endless castles,
look at that.
medieval towns straight out of a fairy tale, and the towering Bavarian Alps, Germany has so much to offer. Let's start this video off in the magical village of Rottenberg. So when you go to Rottenberg, you'll feel like you're walking in a fantasy movie. It's one of the most preserved medieval old towns in all of Europe. During the Middle Ages, Rottenberg thrived as it was located at the crossroads of European trade routes. At the beginning of the 15th century, it rose to becoming the second largest city in all of Germany. But during the 17th century, Rottenberg faced adversities such as the 30-Year War and the bubonic plague.
So I'm pretty sure this city is known for the town wall around the outside of it. This is a place that I would really enjoy, I feel like, because I love learning about ancient history and ancient architecture and stuff like that. So seeing a city with so many half-timbered houses and the town wall and the old cathedral and all these cool old style things, I feel like I would really, really enjoy it there.
Without much resources, Rottenberg's growth was halted, which aided in keeping the town preserved in its medieval state. Today, Rottenberg maintains its medieval charm, and it's been the inspiration for sets of Disney movies such as Pinocchio. If you go, you can check out the famous Floating Corner or witness the beautiful Christmas markets. I mean, it's just hard to beat the allure of this German village.
Look at that little guy.
From Rottenberg, you can make the 3-hour drive to the beautiful city of Munich, also known as Bavaria's capital. Munich is located in the south of Germany, about 50 kilometers from the Alps.
I went to Munich once for like just one night or something, but I was not very impressed with, I guess, the area that I was staying in Munich. Maybe I have to give it a second chance and some more time and explore outside of whatever the neighborhood was that I was in, but I was not impressed by Munich, to be honest.
During World War II, Munich was heavily bombed by over 70 air raids, but today the city is restored to its former beauty. One of the most popular spots is the Marienplatz Central Square.
That looks nice.
You'll find the new town hall with its stunning clock tower.
The town hall looks very cool, though.
Historical figurines. After exploring Munich, we're going to head to the Alps to visit Burkes Gaden.
Burkes Gaden. Now, this is much more the type of place that I would want to go to. This looks like a little town in the middle of the mountains with a beautiful river going through it, or a stream, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, dude, look at that. That is insane. That's incredible. That is my type of place right there. Oh my gosh.
Now, I have to say, this may be one of the most beautiful towns in all of Germany. It's just a 2-hour drive from Munich.
Whoa. Where are we at here? Oh my gosh, that is like, wow, that's very far away from me. That's gotta be like a solid 6 or 7 hour drive for me, probably. Oh man, but dude, look at it though.
It's nestled in the Bavarian
look
Alps.
at that.
One of my favorite features of the town is the Fussen Mountain.
Dude, the Fussen Mountain. It looks like a lobster claw. That is awesome looking.
It has these uniquely shaped peaks that tower over the town. It almost looks like someone took a bite out of it. There's so many beautiful churches around Burkes Gaden to explore, such as the Maria Gern Church, which offers a perfect view of the Fussen
I feel like I'm in a dream right now.
Just south of the town is where Hitler's former Eagle's Nest retreat is located. It's now a restaurant with unbelievable
look
views.
at that.
The area is full of stunning alpine lakes, such as Hintersee, which offers
Dude, this place reminds me of Königssee. That is another alpine lake and one that I actually got to go to. I made a vlog about that on my vlog channel as well. I'll link that in the description. But I love these lakes in the middle of the mountains like this, little tiny towns, nice and chill, get into nature, do some hiking. Definitely the type of place that I would love to go to. I think this just made it to the top of my places that I want to go in Germany list. I think it just made it to the top. That is insane to see.
You could also visit the Burkes Gaden National Park and explore all its hidden treasures. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's just pure paradise. Now, after we're going to visit
Lake
Constance.
Whoa! I know that place. Whoa! Hey, I know that place. Lake Constance. The Bodensee. Dude, what? This is actually pretty close to where I live, so I've been here a bunch of times. This is Lindau. Lindau might be the coolest little town that I've been to so far in Germany. It's so beautiful. It has all these crazy little tiny alleyways and little mom and pop stores and shops and restaurants. It feels like you're just walking through a little wonderland there. It's amazing. Plus, it's right on the water like this, as you can see. Lindau, like I said, might be the best little town that I've been to in Germany so far. So, I agree with this guy.
Now, it's this massive lake that's not only in Germany, but also borders Austria and Switzerland.
Hold on a second. Yeah, you can see Lindau there on the map. I think Lindau is my favorite place that I've been to on the Bodensee. I've also been to Friedrichshafen, which is very nice as well. I still like Lindau more. And a place called Meersburg. Meersburg is very nice and probably has my favorite castle that I've been to so far in Germany. But I mean, all these towns are very nice on the Bodensee. It's such a cool area.
I remember I was hiking in the mountains of Appenzell, Switzerland, and I can see the lake from where I was at, which is huge. Now, it's the second largest lake in all of Europe by volume. Now, one scenic place on the lake is this town called Lindau. What makes it so unique is that it's this island. Now, it was first mentioned by a monk in the 9th century, and during medieval times, it became quite the fortified city. Today, it's a popular place to visit. I just love the harbor and just the fact that it's an island.
Harbor is
just
sick.
Such a cool place. Another picturesque city on Lake Constance is
Meersburg.
It's located right on the...
That's the castle, too. That's the castle right there. That angle of it doesn't make it look very much like a castle, but it's a castle, and it's a very nice one because it was actually used as a real defensive position in battle and stuff. A lot of castles in Germany, a lot of the popular castles in Germany were more built as decoration, but this is like a real castle, and yeah, it's really nice. I've gone on tours multiple times, and
the shores.
It's always awesome.
It's a historical town, like with beautiful colored houses. And I just can't think of a better place to go during a warm German summer. After we're going to visit the Hohenzollern Castle.
Hohenzollern. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I have been here as well. This is a castle that I believe was built after castles were really necessary. It wasn't actually built as a structure for defending the area. So this is probably the coolest looking castle that I've been to in Germany, but it's not like a castle that's been used for battle. So I prefer the older castles, but this was probably the coolest looking castle that I've been to so far in Germany.
I have to say, this is one of the most
look at that
castles in all of Germany. It sits perfectly on Mount Hohenzollern and can be seen from miles away. Hohenzollern is the last of 3 castles that was built upon this hill. It was complete.
I mean, dude, that looks like a Lord of the Rings castle or something. It's insane. It's so cool.
Completed in 1867 as a memorial to the Prussian royal family. Today, it's one of Germany's most visited castles.
It's very small once you get up to it, though. Like, once you get to the inside, it's very small.
And I understand why.
But still,
another stunning castle in Germany is the Wilkommen Castle. The original castle was built back in the 1100s, and it made its money by collecting shipping tools passing ships down on the river. Sadly, it was destroyed in 1680.
Wow, look at that, overlooking the river on that crazy hill. Oh my gosh. That is so cool looking.
Man. By the French, but in 1868, a wealthy businessman from Berlin decided to rebuild the castle ruins. Today, it stands perched on a hill overlooking the beautiful town of Cohem and the Moselle River. Another stunning castle just 30 minutes away is the Eltz Castle. It's a popular place to get.
I've seen a lot about this castle, but I haven't been to this one yet. This is another castle that looks very, very nice, but you can tell it's also very small. I think this might have been a castle, again, built after castles were really necessary, more so as decoration, if you want to call it that. I know that castles can serve other purposes other than just defending an area, but yeah, you know what I mean. This isn't built for battle, so to speak.
Classic Instagram picture. So if you're in the area, you gotta check both these castles out.
Look at that.
You won't regret it. After, we're going to visit the capital city of Berlin. Now today, Berlin is a thriving capital with a population of over 3.6 million people. It's an incredible city with a complicated history. Now, Berlin was first documented in the 13th century. During World War II, it was the headquarters of Hitler's Third Reich and became the most heavily bombed city in history. After the war, Berlin was divided into the East and West Berlin. With the end of the Cold War, East and West Berlin were finally reunited in 1990. So one of my favorite spots is the Rottenberg Gate. It's this 18th century neoclassical monument that is Germany's national symbol of unity and peace. You can also check out the Berlin Wall Memorial to see remnants of the historical wall.
I've never been to Berlin, but it's definitely up there on my list of places to go. I've seen a couple of videos now on this channel about Berlin, and every time I see videos about Berlin, it seems like a very, very nice place to visit. So yeah, like I said, it's definitely up there on my list of places to go.
After Berlin, we're going to head over to Hamburg, located in northern Germany on the Elbe River. Hamburg.
I've also heard a great deal about Hamburg and how amazing it is and how nice it is of a city. I feel like when people ask what's the nicest city to go to in all of Germany, I feel like Hamburg might actually be the answer that I hear the most or I see the most in the comments. So I don't know, maybe I need to go there as well, but let's see why it's so nice.
Hamburg is the second largest city in Germany after Berlin. Thanks to its access to the North Sea, Hamburg grew as the port city throughout the ages. Today is Europe's third largest port. I just love all the canals that run through the city. Hamburg is home to 2,500 bridges, making it the city with the highest number of bridges in Europe. It reminds me of a modern-day Venice. A really impressive spot in the city is the Speicherstadt. It's the largest warehouse district in the world. Now, another beautiful spot in the city is the Außer Lakes. It's a set of 2 artificial lakes that are often full of sailboats during the summertime. Now, after Hamburg, we're going to head over to Frankfurt. Located in west central Germany, Frankfurt is one of Europe's major financial hubs, and it's home to the European Central Bank. It's full of beautiful skyscrapers and kind of reminds...
Wow, this is the first German city that I can think of that actually has a big downtown area with a lot of skyscrapers like this. Maybe there's more and I haven't seen them yet, but I think this is the first one that I can think of that actually has a big downtown area with a bunch of skyscrapers.
Reminds me of American cities. Aside from its skyscrapers and financial districts, Frankfurt is a beautiful historical town. One of the most popular places is Rottenberg. It's a beautiful town square lined with colorful timber houses that get your German vibes going. From Frankfurt, you can make the 3-hour drive to the Black Forest, now located right on...
I've been trying to find a specific place to go in the Black Forest because I want to go to the Black Forest, but the Black Forest is very big, so I don't want to just go and drive around in the forest or something. I want to have an actual goal or an actual place to stay or something, so maybe this guy will tell us a place to go. But if not, and you know anything about the Black Forest, let me know in the comments. What's like a little town or a destination or an attraction or something in the Black Forest, some sort of goal to go to in the Black Forest? Because like I said, I can't just go to the Black Forest and then walk around in the woods or something. Like, I need to go somewhere, you know what I mean?
And the border of France, the Black Forest is a giant region famous for its dense vegetation, picturesque villages, and it's often associated with the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. Whenever I think of Germany, I just think of the Black Forest with its cuckoo clocks and just beautiful German towns. I mean, I can't think of a better place to road trip and experience the beauty of southern Germany. I mean, just such a cool region. After, we're going to head to the beautiful town of Fussen.
Fussen? This is right next to Schloss Neuschwanstein. I was at this town and it's very nice. I also have a vlog about that. I'll link it down in the description. I do like this town a lot. It's very nice. It's right next to all the mountains and stuff, and it looks very, very cool.
At the foot of the Bavarian Alps, Fussen is a 700-year-old medieval city full of old world charm. Its streets are lined with cobblestones, and you feel like you're walking back in time as you explore it. I just love all the classical German houses, and I think it's so cool how the milky blue River Lech runs right next to the town. The crowning feature of Fussen is the High Castle. I mean, just adds so much character to the town. If you really want to go back in time, I mean, you just got to give Fussen a visit. Now, for our final destination, we're going to visit the iconic Neuschwanstein Castle.
Schloss Neuschwanstein is in the same vlog that I made for Fussen. I went to both of these places in the same day, and I gotta say, Schloss Neuschwanstein, incredible from the outside with how beautiful it is and how beautiful the nature is around it. But if you go there, it is a tourist trap. Don't go inside. It's so expensive to go inside for like a 15-minute tour. The castle was never finished. You go into like 3 different rooms. The tour is over before you know it, and it's not worth it. Just go to the outside, walk all around it, do some hiking around it, take your pictures, do whatever you want to do, and then go to Fussen and hang out there for the day, do all that stuff. It's great, but don't go inside Schloss Neuschwanstein. It's a tourist trap. There, I said it. It's a tourist trap.
That it is the most beautiful castle in all Europe. It's what inspired Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. I mean, it's just the perfect place for a princess. Now, the castle is nestled at the very tip of southern Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle is placed perfectly in the mountains with a phenomenal 360 view of the Bavarian Alps and the town below. The construction of the castle began in 1869. During World War II, the SS debated blowing up the castle to prevent it from falling into the enemy's hands, but thankfully it never happened. Today, the castle receives over 1.4 million visitors a year, so it's definitely a tourist hotspot. I mean, I just can't get over the beauty of this castle. It's something straight out of a fairy tale. Well,
from the
That
outside.
is it for my Germany top 10.
Wow, that was interesting. That was a pretty good list, I feel like. I've been to a couple of the places on that list already, and some of the places are new to me and places that I feel like I definitely have to go to. Any of these tiny little villages in the middle of the mountains, preferably with some sort of lake or a river running through it, oh my god. That is exactly where I want to be. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? Let me know how this list is down below. What would you add? What would you take away? How would you make this list better? But that's all the time that I have for today. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day. Check the links in the description for all of my other social media, including my vlog channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.